before we even really get started, I'm just going to, I'm not taking any kind of tone or tack. I got some questions.
No problem.
Feel free
Sure.
to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Absolutely. I have nothing to hide. I'm not like the rest of the board members and mayor that they have everything to hide.
Okay. Well,
let's come on. Shoot your best shot. Shoot your best shot.
All right. Well, the first thing, let's get it on out of the way.
Sure.
What are your plans as far as appealing the verdict from last week?
I do plan to appeal the verdict.
Okay. And what course will that take?
Well, for one thing is that we have a different playing field. This particular time, I had to fight 5 people. I had to fight the mayor of Clarksdale. I had to fight the city attorney, and the city attorney special picked the judges to come down. Also to special pick the prosecutor for this situation, and also too I had to go against the police department. And all these are white. And I never did expect to win this particular one. So now that they hand me a stacked deck of cards with everything fixed, that part is over with. So now I'll be able to take that to another level. Better playing field where everything should be equal.
Okay. All right. Your combative relationship with the mayor's office goes back to previous administrations. Where do you see your role in the city government as a figure of the opposition or a voice for people who you feel aren't being spoken for?
Well, all I want any mayor to do, as well as my commissioners' colleagues, I like for them to be fair. And when I sit at these board meetings, and every last one of these department head people who sits around his desk, they're white. We are 80% black here in the city of Clarksdale, and whites are 20%. So from our heart, I speak to let them know that that must be changed so we can have some type of representation here in the city of Clarksdale for the minority people.
What do you attribute the fact that there aren't any department heads that are black?
I contribute that to the mayor, to the board of mayor and commissioners.
Okay, what do you think needs to be done to make that change?
I feel that we should evaluate these department head people and make our decision. We had not had the opportunity to evaluate these department heads, and our new mayor is it's like he's saying, if you white, you're right, and you black, you better get back. We're going to keep what we got here. We're not making a change any kind of way, any kind of how here in the city of Clarksdale.
Have there been black applicants for those positions that have been passed over, or were they not given a chance to be reviewed? Where's the bottleneck?
How can black applicants apply when the way that everything should be done is make sure that all the people who are in the position as being a department head, they should resubmit an application. They should reapply for the position, and then that way we'll know who we got coming forward and pick the best one from there. But we never get a chance to have people to come in to put the application in here in the city of Clarksdale, because number one, years ago when we had the ESPYs in there, ESPY voted everything white. Now we got Bill Luckett in. He's doing the same thing. He's got the trend as far as voting everything white when it comes to tie-breaking votes.
Okay. On a similar note, explain a little bit about your desire to see a residency restriction for city employees.
Well, a resident restriction was dealing that I wanted to vote on, and I voted on, and I thought I was voting on, which they decided to get a conspiracy against me. What I wanted to see was we have automobiles that's parked in the yard that are junk, and these automobiles have tires and everything that's on flats and don't have flats. I mean, and don't have tires on them. I want them towed away. I want them removed here in the city of Clarksdale. I want that to happen. But if a vehicle is running and a person who's handicapped or who works late at night comes into trying to get into their home, and I think it's all right for them to park on the grass of their home, trying to make it in to be safe. And also too, we have gang initiation out here, where we have people who are breaking out windows and slashing tires. We have gangs and other people who are breaking into people's cars, and they want their car parked close to their home, so if they hear something, they can come out and make sure that they don't get away with their personal value. I love very much for them to park running cars there on their property there. I have no problem with that.
All right. Since we're going to be short on time here, I'll just kind of cut to my last question. Really, it's kind
Sure,
of broad.
no problem.
What do you see as your responsibility to the city, and what do you think Clarksdale's biggest problem is?
I think Clarksdale's biggest problem is that we have the young people are our biggest problem here in the city of Clarksdale. We have young people who are breaking into our homes and taking our valuables in our homes. And when we get home, all our valuables are gone, and that's wrong. We need to create a program here in the city of Clarksdale for these young people. We need to do a community development program. You can call it whatever you want, but let's get these young people together where they can come and learn skills such as brick masonry, carpenter, being an electrician, ladies learning how to do hair or cook to make money. Making an honest, clean living here in the city of Clarksdale, so we won't have these young people breaking into our home, and we work real hard to get the things that we accumulate, and we come home and it's all gone. And I'm not saying we're going to stop it all, but we can cut down on it tremendously if the city will stop trying to fight me on little petty things here in the city of Clarksdale and do what's right.
Commissioner Moton, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Sure thing. We'll talk soon.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.